I'll make sure we have some audio
Andy,
here.
I'll buy that for you. That's a
Let me
gift.
see. Where do I go? I go to.
I'm not sure.
I'll buy that.
YouTube.
YouTube. YouTube. What?
Do not disturb.
Do not disturb. No, we don't do that yet. Where are
I've
you?
got plenty at home.
There you are.
I'll make sure we
Oh, already we have
Yeah.
audio. Shall I
right.
put do not disturb on?
Yes, you shall.
This is only for left blinkers?
We have right as well, somewhere.
Okay.
Well,
Might
right
be
as
over
you're
there.
facing the car, or as you're in the driver's seat?
I think so.
So
Yeah,
it's port or starboard, or is
Sure.
it left or right?
left or right.
Left or right?
Yeah.
Well,
What year
that's
is your
confusing. But if I could pan the camera to
2016
the mayor trying to sell blinker fluid.
Yeah.
She's 2016. The left should work for both.
What kind of car is it?
Sienna.
Toyota.
Toyota Sienna. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You'd just be fine with both sides.
I think she
Yeah.
needs both since you're buying.
Universal.
Mr.
There,
Mayor.
that does come with a guarantee. Did you see that on there?
Guaranteed for 25,678 blinks. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
All right,
Don't forget
well-
to reset it though. You have to reset
Yeah, because
it's like an odometer
get your
that
oil
you.
change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll
The
buy
mayor
this
can
for you.
help
All
you.
right, thank you so much.
Yeah, for you. Bring that home.
Okay, appreciate it.
You ready?
I am
I'm
ready.
gonna hit
Yes.
the
yes.
intro button.
Okay. Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends the world over, thank you for joining us today and welcome to episode number 58 of the APSA Jakely amazing series known as Butcher Shop Television. Today is Wednesday, April 31st, 2024, and we are broadcasting live from smack dab in the middle of Jacob's Meat Market in Appleton, Wisconsin. My name is Eric, and with me, of course, the star of the show, the man himself, the mayor of Meatville, Mr. Luke Jacobs. You're not the
Eric?
only mayor here today.
No, I'm not.
I've got another one in the corner over
one
here.
One of two.
You know he's going to be on the show today.
You got him in the corner over there?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
waiting.
okay.
He's waiting for the bell to ring,
Okay.
and then you two can go at it.
Okay.
We don't
Oh,
want to keep
boy.
them waiting, so I'm going to
Right.
keep this moving.
Yes.
Today we'll go over our location, news and events. A special guest, as already mentioned, Mayor of Appleton, Jake Woodford, the winner of the lunch contest.
Oh, I forgot all
You're
about
not prepared for that.
I'm not.
We'll take care of that.
Can you prep me for it? Okay.
Sure. The meat market mailer. You're probably going to mention that, aren't
Yes.
you? Yeah. Weekly specials. Special upcoming days, one of my favorite things.
Yes.
And winner of last week's contest. Plus, will we do a new contest this week?
Absolutely.
APSA Jakely is the one.
APSA
today.
Jakely. Oh, okay.
What's your
Okay.
favorite number this week?
Not 238.
238 days till Christmas. People like to know this. They don't want to be surprised.
I don't know
wanna
that
be
they do.
surprised.
I have
200
not seen one
which
comment
means
that
I
said.
think 237 until we have the barbershop quartet back.
Correct. Yes. That's okay to mention.
Do you happen to know where we are?
I happen to. Yes.
Could you share that with the classroom?
With the classroom. Oh, do I have to raise my hand first?
No, you have permission.
We are at 544 North Law Street in the corner of Law and Pacific in beautiful Appleton, Wisconsin.
Beautiful one. Yeah, it is beautiful, isn't
Yes. We'll take a look at that later.
it? Maybe. There's more to come.
Oh, okay. Stay tuned.
As I mentioned, today is April 31st, and I see you
Yes,
have
it is.
construction going on.
We do.
It's already started.
Yes.
And
Tractors out
today
there.
is supposedly your last day in operation.
Right. Right. People are
you
just
okay with
flocking
that?
in here. Did you see that?
To use their gift cards. right?
Yes, of course. Of course.
But just so everyone knows, you're putting in a new parking lot.
Yes. Yes, we are. Above ground,
Will
no
it-
underground
will
parking.
it ever be finished? That's the next question.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so.
Hopefully today.
Did you know that on...
Oh,
and you two should have that conversation.
I'll ask you on that. Remember who brought it up?
Yes. Battle of the Mayors. As mentioned on today's episode of BSTV, we have Appleton Mayor Jake Woodford. Next week on BSTV, episode 59, we have Adam, who is the owner and chef of Eleanor, the restaurant that is right down the street on Pacific,
Yes.
which I...
Pacific and Tonka, I believe it is.
Yes, it is. Pacific
Yes.
and Tonka.
Tonka.
I don't know. Does Tonka turn into Bel Air right there?
Not right there.
Oh, a little further.
when it
So
comes to Bel Air
Pacific and
Court.
Tonka. Before you get to that park.
Peabody Park.
Yes.
Did you know that, or was that?
I did. I was
okay.
testing you.
Okay.
I
I lived there until I was about 7 years old. So.
That is your old
that's my
stomping
old
ground.
stomp,
You have asked me on several occasions if I have a favorite restaurant in Appleton.
Yes.
and by several I mean twice.
Yes.
And twice I have said that.
You were listening?
No, well, I pay attention to
Twice?
what I say.
Twice. Okay.
Twice I have said that subject to change, Eleanor.
Yes.
Because it
Yes.
could change at any time.
It could.
Any time.
All any other restaurant has to do is just have one perfect meal, and you might change it over to them.
That's right. We'll have that discussion next week.
Okay.
When Eleanor's here.
Okay.
When Adam from Eleanor
Yes.
is here. Events. Today is Wednesday, the first, really the first.
Of May, yes.
Tomorrow is Thursday, the first Thursday of the month. What happens on the first Thursday of every month?
Free admission to some museum.
Trout Museum.
The trout one,
The Trout Museum tomorrow,
Yeah.
May
I thought
2nd.
it was, is that rainbow trout?
I don't know. Smoked. I hear
Smoked
from
trout.
the peanut
Oh,
galleries
okay.
has smoked. I don't know
From
if
the
they've
man in the
moved
corner.
yet. I don't think they've moved, unless you want to see the crane. Then you could go to the new Trout
Like a
Museum.
sandhill one?
No, the construction one.
Oh, the construction one, okay.
Any other good ones you
No,
got?
it's just, you just keep talking, I'll keep interrupting you.
Ordinarily now we would take a look at the weather, but the last time, I think I'll let you do it. The last time I did it, there was a gorilla there.
Yeah, I don't want to look at the weather anymore.
Anymore. No, we'll pass this week. Anyway.
Yes.
And I think we should get the mayor on.
We should.
We'll
I'm
be
sure
right
he has
back.
a very busy schedule.
Did the commercials?
The
get taken
commercials,
care of?
yes. I think the people that are paying for this podcast are all
On your
taken
Patreon?
care of. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mayor Woodford here
Hey.
for being here today.
Glad to be here at
it's-
international headquarters.
Right, of course,
Yeah.
of course. Soon to be the 5-story international
Oh
headquarters,
yes,
right?
yeah, we're really excited. We're actually starting to look at furniture for
Okay.
once we move in.
So I'm sure you saw the April Fool's thing
Of
that was
course.
published. So my one question to a former city council person was it really brought up at city council? Because I heard through the grapevine that it was actually brought up during a city council meeting.
I think there might have been a reference to it.
Okay, okay.
But with full understanding that
Sure.
it was a joke.
Okay. I just wanted to see if it actually did come up, or if that was just a farce and somebody was just
I
saying.
think if it came up, it was mentioned kind of informally.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
really cool that it got to that city level.
Definitely.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
We were checking to see if permits had been pulled.
Right.
And, making sure everything's aligned.
Yes, of course. So in that April Fool's thing on the 5th floor,
Yeah.
was my penthouse.
Yeah.
But soon to be in 25 years the mayor's penthouse.
Right.
You're aware of this?
I'm aware of it.
Okay.
I'm aware of
Do
it.
you perceive being a mayor in 25 years of Appleton?
Well, getting elected is is up to the people.
Right.
So, you know,
I was asking your opinion.
if-
Do you think you will be the mayor in 25 years?
You know, that's a great question, and
I only
we'll
ask
see.
the tough questions.
A lot changes from year to year, term
Right.
to term.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, I love my job. I love what I get to do every day. And
Yeah.
I care a lot about the community and the people in it.
I think
and,
that's obvious.
So it's,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
so
awesome.
so I love what I do, but 25 years we'll see. But
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
certainly an exciting prospect.
Right.
For new mayoral residents.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to help me pick out furniture, like because this
Happy
might be
to.
yours in 25 years?
Yeah,
and
well, yeah,
the
we could
layout and
Colors and floor
yeah,
plans. Yeah,
sure.
definitely. Yeah. Give me a call. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah, for
Awesome.
sure.
Like I say, I'm glad that got to the city level. That actually people were talking
definitely.
about it, and it's something that people are still talking about.
Well, and now that we know at the city that you like April Fools and
Right.
partake, you know, we'll keep that in mind for
Oh,
future
really?
years.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Can you
Yeah.
tell all of the inspectors and everything, and all of the people at the city level that I like?
No, I mean, we mess with you year round.
Sure, of course you do. Yes, we got that on tape, right? Okay. All right. So you love your job. You grew up in Appleton.
Yeah.
So that's kind of your background, is that you grew up in Appleton and you love the city.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's obvious at what's happening in Appleton, and you know, just that you are at a bunch of events. It's not like you're just a mayor and you're never at any events or anything like that. I mean, I've seen you multiple places, and you know, I mean, it's kind of hard to see you sometimes, but it's
Oh,
you know,
thanks.
but we see you, so it's really great to see.
Step stool was in the rider. I can't
Oh,
believe
was it in the
Yeah, it
rider?
was in the
Oh,
rider,
Eric,
but-
did you check that rider?
Yeah.
Obviously, you didn't check the rider.
okay.
Yeah,
We'll
right.
let it slide.
It's
We'll let
on
it
my
slide.
side, obviously,
Yeah,
but not on your
clearly.
side. Yes. So what is your favorite thing about being mayor?
You know, I get this question a lot, and it's a hard one to answer because there are so many things that I really love about what I do.
Yeah.
This is it's an interesting job in a lot of ways. It is a job, and it's a job that belongs to the community. So I hold this position, but it doesn't belong to me.
Sure.
And so I always keep that in mind because I think you can get in trouble when you identify too much with a role, especially like
Sure.
this one.
Sure.
What I love about it, though, is just by virtue of holding that role and having the responsibility of serving in this position for the community, I show up to lots of things, and the mayor is there and
Yeah.
is present and
Right.
is representing the community, and
Everybody
that's-
notices.
and it's special.
Yeah.
It's really special. It's
Right.
special for the people that I show up for, and it's special for me too.
Yeah.
But not because it's like, well, people think I'm important. It's like, no, it's because the mayor means something in a community.
Right.
And I take that responsibility seriously, but I also really love that part of it because,
Yeah.
you know, it makes it more fun showing up places.
Sure.
Knowing that, you know, I'm bringing the community to that event.
And people notice that you're there too. So
Yeah.
they he does care about the community. He does care about this event, and he also is just a normal person, just like us as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that sometimes if I'm either grocery shopping or if I'm at a restaurant or something like that. You know, like people come up to you and they say hi, and they you
Yeah.
know, like, you can't ever really turn it off. It's not like you're, you know, once you're in the spotlight or whatever, it's you can't really turn it off, and it's hard sometimes to go out to dinner, and
Yeah.
you know, not that I'm a celebrity or anything like
Well,
that,
yeah,
but like I'm
you know, people
noticed by
recognize
people.
you and they
Yeah.
connect you with what you do because
Right.
you also care about what you do,
Yeah.
and you hold yourself to a high standard,
Right.
and people appreciate that about you.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, like going out for dinner, my experience, you know, when people come up and say hi, it really is just another point of connection with people, and I really do appreciate it.
Sure.
You
I'll remember that next
once
time.
or twice, you know, somebody will come up and kind of give me the business about something. But
Sure.
But even there, it's great because it's an opportunity to connect and
Yeah.
talk through it and help get people connected with the right resources.
Sure.
But the vast majority of times, it's just people saying hi and
Yeah.
being friendly, and I appreciate that about our community. So
Right. Very
it's not
much.
something that I dread about the work.
Yeah.
It is. it is nice sometimes to go other places and
Yeah.
kind of be anonymous.
Yeah.
We do that once in a while, but
So you put a hat on and then like some glasses. And,
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you've already got the beard, so it's
well,
not
around here.
even-
But when I go elsewhere, they're just like, oh, there's another bald guy with a beard. Dime a dozen.
Dime a dozen. Yeah. Where's his flannel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly.
Sorry, Eric.
Nobody's safe.
No,
Nobody's
no,
safe.
not in here.
No,
Not in
no.
here. All right, so we have some questions from the public here
All
that,
right.
that emailed us in. So how can a person become more involved or informed in the City of Appleton government?
Great question, and there are lots of different ways. So, our city manages a couple of social media platforms that help keep people informed, and you can follow those on Facebook. Facebook's the most active.
Okay.
But if you're interested in what's happening at council and committee meetings,
I'm not, but
we
this person
record
is.
we record every meeting,
Okay.
and we actually live stream the meetings. So you
Okay.
can find those through the city website at appleton.org.
Okay.
And that's another good way if you want to see what's happening in meetings. Every district has an alder person, so we have 15 districts around the city.
Okay.
So there are 15 alders who represent the districts. And so you can also get in touch with your alder person for your district, and you can find that out through either the city website,
Okay.
who's your alder, at appleton.org, or you can check on myvote.wi.gov.
Okay.
It'll also tell you what district you're in.
Okay.
And you can keep an eye on when elections happen. But that's another great way to keep track of what's happening in the city.
Sure.
And there are a number of alders who actually do a regular blog to keep their constituents up to date
Oh,
about
okay.
what's happening at committee and to ask their opinion about things that are happening at committee and council.
Sure.
So those are a couple of ways to get involved.
Okay.
I also do monthly open office hours. And
Oh, really?
yeah, so if someone ever wants to connect and talk about an issue or ask me questions or just have a conversation, we do availabilities every month, and
Okay.
they can call our office, call the mayor's office, to get set up with an appointment.
Okay.
And,
So you have to make an appointment.
yeah,
during these
we,
office hours. Okay.
we do them by appointment, and
Okay.
the reason for that is to make sure that we have enough time to talk
Right.
to everybody who wants to talk. And
Sure.
if we don't have enough time, we'll either add more time or find another opportunity to get connected with somebody.
Okay. So you
but
like meet for beers and stuff like that?
we move around the city, so we haven't done beers. We have
Okay,
not done beers,
okay.
but we do move around the city, and when the weather gets warm, we actually go to parks.
Oh, awesome.
So it's been
That's cool.
It's been great to get out and be in the different parks around the city. Went to a park that I hadn't been to. I grew up kind of in this part of the city.
Yeah.
And, Highview Park up on the
Highview.
north side. I hadn't been to Highview Park.
Where is that?
North side. I'm thinking in terms of districts, but just north of Evergreen.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful park, set in
Oh.
a nice little neighborhood, but just not a park that I'd ever been to. And we did office hours there, and it was awesome.
So we used to take the girls when they were younger for walks in there, and we would call that the rich people neighborhood. You want to go to the rich people neighborhood, and we'll walk around there.
Yeah, we got lots of different neighborhoods and
We
different
do,
housing
yes.
types in the city, and
Yeah.
I think that's part of what makes us a great community.
Right.
Is that we have this variety of living options. And I know you got a question about
Do we?
living options and what's going on with that. I think
Sure.
the last question kind of touches
Oh,
on
okay.
that.
Yeah, apartment units keep popping up in Appleton. Who is renting these apartments?
Yeah.
We asked these people, and we asked Jennifer Stefani from ADI, and she had some answers. So I'm just
Yeah.
curious what your take is on it.
Yeah, so there are a lot of apartments being built in the city, multifamily housing, and it sort of depends on what folks are looking for and kind of where they are in life.
Mm-hmm.
My assumption was that it was going to be all like younger people earlier in career renting these places.
Right?
If
That's what I
they can
perceived as
afford
well.
it, that's what I perceived.
Yeah.
But what's really interesting is there are a lot of folks who are empty nesters, and they're looking to downsize and not have all the joys of home ownership that those of us who own houses deal
Right,
with.
right.
And so there's a lot of folks who, are at that stage of life where they're empty nesters, they're a little bit more mobile, and they want to have a nice place to live, centrally located, walkable, but without all the headaches of owning houses.
Right.
And so there are a good number of those folks who are renting places like downtown.
Sure.
But we also have affordable housing being built downtown. So Crescent Lofts is an example.
Okay.
There's a new project called Rise that's going up, should be done early summer here.
Okay.
48 affordable housing units. So these are working people, working families who are renting places. It can be really hard for first-time home buyers. I mean, this market is really challenging
Right.
for everybody, especially for first-time home buyers, where they're not necessarily bringing the resources for a big down payment. Interest rates are a lot higher than they've been,
Yeah.
and so that makes it tough for a lot of people in this market to
Right.
actually be able to buy. And so
And home
there's
prices, too.
Yeah, home prices have
Yeah.
skyrocketed. So there's a ton of demand for all markets in terms of
Sure.
rental property.
Sure.
And so we're certainly seeing that in the city. A good mix, though, of affordable and then what's called market rate, which is whatever the developer thinks they can command.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
What is your least favorite part of the job?
Ooh, least favorite. It's
I know
gotta-
maybe you don't get that question asked
Yeah,
very often,
it's,
but
the least favorite part of my job is
besides coming and doing stuff
besides
like
this stuff,
Yeah.
yeah. But that's community service.
Right, right, yeah.
No, I think my least favorite part is in this role, I'm so much more aware of all of the needs in the community and all of the things that we want to get to and that we need to get to that we just don't have the resources to.
Sure.
I think it's my least favorite part because it's not like we don't see the pothole or we don't know that something needs to get taken care of or
Right.
fixed, or that we don't know that there are people who can't afford housing or who are really struggling and need help.
Right.
We know about those things acutely, and it's not having the resources to be able to just get it done and address it.
Right.
That's more my style. Is like you see a problem and you go take care of it.
Yeah.
And so that's my least favorite part. That and probably email. I don't like email.
You don't like email?
No.
You'd rather us text you?
Much rather have a conversation.
Oh, have a conversation. Okay,
Face
okay.
to face, get on the phone. Yeah, so much better.
Did you want to put that text message number on the screen, Eric? Make it happen. Okay.
Thank you for that.
Sure.
Thank you for that.
All right. Then another question is, what person or which department can you contact to ask if something is legal? Like who has all the answers?
Well, nobody has all the answers. I don't
Nobody?
even have all the answers.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I
But you
learn
can get
something
the
new every
answers.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sort of depends on the issue that you're looking at. So, if it's something related to like we get a lot of questions about like parking and loading zones, especially around schools.
Sure.
Like loading zones around schools.
There's a reason for it?
It's a big challenge.
Yeah.
Because there's areas where we have no stopping standing and people get tickets, but that kind of stuff is usually the parking utility,
Is that the
issues
spaceship?
around
Is that the spaceship that
parking
is,
utility?
Yeah.
Yes, the
Yeah,
spaceship.
that's
Yes,
driving around.
That's the spaceship that
Yeah.
drives around. But parking utility inspections, sanitation. Actually, a great resource for people to call if they're looking for information, just generally in the community, is 211. So 211 is a service that is operated by the United Way.
Okay.
And they're extremely helpful in getting people connected with the right resources in the community.
Okay.
Because you might think that your issue has something to do with the city, but on the other hand, when you call 211, they might actually help you route to the right place.
Okay.
That might be an outside organization,
Sure.
a nonprofit. But you
So
can also
211, not 911.
211, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. 911 is going to get a different
Right.
kind of response.
Okay.
Very
is that
helpful
run by
in
like
certain
the United
cases.
Way of the Fox Cities?
Yes.
Okay.
And
okay.
211 is a national network.
Oh, really? Okay.
So you always talk to a person when you call 211.
Okay.
But that's a great resource. You can contact General Information Line for the city. You can find that by searching the city on your favorite
Appleton.gov.
search engine.
Yep.
Appleton.org is another place to look.
Okay.
It's tough because we do so much as a city where there are so many services that we offer and so many things we're responsible for that there really isn't just one person who handles it all.
Oversees that, yeah.
So it can be a little bit tough, but those are some good ways to get in touch. People, if they have questions, can always call the mayor's office too, and
Okay.
we'll help get you routed to the right place.
Do you know how many employees you have?
We're about 650 employees.
650, okay. I don't know if you would know the
full-time.
answer or not.
Yeah.
I totally wouldn't.
Yeah, we're about 650 full-time,
Wow.
and
That's
with
a lot of
seasonal staff, we
employees.
flex upwards of 1,000 employees seasonally. So
Okay.
during the summer, we bring on seasonal help for like
Sure.
recreation programs and
Oh, okay.
and,
Yep.
some groundskeeping, sanitation
Summer
stuff.
help.
So yeah, summer
Yeah,
help.
yeah.
So yeah, we're a complex organization, $190 million a year enterprise. Yeah,
enterprise,
650. Yeah, it's
Okay.
the real deal. So
Okay.
yeah, it's a big organization, but that's why it's a little bit tough sometimes to route to the right people.
Right.
But I can tell folks, if you have a question and you're trying to figure out where to go with it, give us a call at the city. Anybody you call at the city is going to do their best to try and get
Sure.
you in touch with the right person.
Sure. If they don't know the answer, they will.
Yeah,
they will
we'll get you in touch.
Shoot you in the right. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Okay.
Can I ask
like
you
your.
some-
I like your tie.
Oh, thanks.
Very
yeah,
nice.
It's a wiener tie.
It's a wiener tie. Yes.
Yeah,
That's because it's got mustard on it, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yes,
Yeah. So,
yes.
yeah, we know our sausage etymology.
Right,
So, yeah,
yes.
it's not hot dogs. These are wieners. That was
You have some questions of
I
me?
got questions of you.
Yes.
So, I'm
We didn't go over
I'm
this,
learning-
so
I know. I'm
I-
going to throw you some curveballs. But okay, so I'm interested in sausage making.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a hunter, so I get venison and
Sure.
sometimes get it processed. But as I'm reading about sausage making, one of the things that was really interesting to me is fermenting sausage. So is that something that you do with sausages, or is it like specific kinds where you like ferment it to give it flavor?
Sure. So we typically cure it, and the curing process is kind of like fermenting when you put it in the smokehouse.
Okay.
So we do a little bit of that, not for a long period of time, like some places might do.
Yeah.
But we typically do like a 24-hour or 48-hour sometime
okay.
fermentation process. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
like, fermentation. This is
Yeah.
really interesting. Because
Yeah.
I made sourdough and stuff like that. but-
Sure. Sure.
Oh, okay. I got to
Yeah.
ask Luke about that.
Yeah.
All right, another question for you.
Yes.
Sorry, you didn't.
That's
you didn't
okay.
prepare
That's
at all,
okay.
but
That's all right.
it's stuff you're going to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so in your
I hope.
smokehouse,
Yes.
there's lots of different kinds of woods that you can use.
Mm-hmm.
What's your go-to, or do you use different woods for different products?
So we have two different types of sawdust that we use, or wood products that we use. We use sawdust for our regular smokehouse, our big smokehouse that we smoke our wieners, bologna, bacon, summer sausage, all that sort of stuff. That's a hardwood blend.
Okay.
So it's a specific blend that we've been using for the last 70 years from the same company down in Milwaukee.
Oh, cool.
So for our fish that we smoke our own salmon.
Yeah.
That we use a little bit larger chunks, and that's either a cherry or a hickory or pretty much whatever we can get our hands on. So that's what we use for different products.
A little more delicate.
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
cold smoke?
So we cold smoke different products such as our summer sausage, our beef sticks, our metwurst. So the cold smoking process gives it a little bit more smoky flavor. It's going to be a little bit of smoke over a longer period of time versus like a 4-hour smoke is for our wieners and bologna and Polish sausage and stuff like that.
But the hot smoke is like cooking it, right?
Yes. Yep. So when we cold smoke it, like the summer sausage and everything, we cold smoke it for 24 hours typically, and then we bring the temperature slowly up. So then we end up cooking it in the smokehouse. So it's the smokehouse ends up being a cooking process.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not just cold smoked the whole time, so it's a little bit raw in the middle yet.
Yeah.
So we cold smoke it until we bring it up to temperature in the smokehouse.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. I
Yeah.
just thinking about smoking. And
Right,
I got
yeah.
a little smoker for home, so I'm just
Okay, sure.
starting to get into that.
So what I thought of a couple years ago, which I haven't fully gone through the whole thought process yet, is I wanted to bring like five hunters, bring their meat in, and use our equipment. And you do the seasoning, you do the grinding, you do the everything, but using our commercial equipment. I don't know what that would look like as far as city health code or anything like that. But that's also something
I don't know
to think
either, but
about.
I know the right people to talk
Right.
to.
Yes. So do I. So do I, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah.
But bringing all of your own meat in,
Oh.
seeing the process, doing the process with our commercial equipment, because people come in here all the time. I've got a KitchenAid grinder, and I'm doing this, and I've got a KitchenAid attachment that does the sausage or whatever. And we sell people seasonings, we sell people casings, we sell people everything to do the processing of their venison or duck or whatever. But it would be cool, I think, for people to come in here and see the equipment, see what size equipment we have versus what they have at home,
Yeah.
and actually use it and take the sausage home with them.
that sounds
and say,
awesome.
and you know, sit around the table after that and say, you know, I made this sausage and this is how it's made. I used to make it like this, and you know, it took 16 hours,
Right.
but I was there for 4 hours and we made this product, and it was amazing.
And here's
So,
what I learned.
Yes.
Well, because like we've got a big Cabela's grinder at the cabin, so we do
Sure.
like our own burger and stuff.
Yeah,
But that would be really interesting, because the other piece of it is like there's technique things that you do and probably don't even think twice about.
Right.
But like just twisting
Yeah.
sausage and like knowing how to do that, how many
Yeah.
times around and which
Yeah.
way, and then how do you keep it from unwinding?
Untwisting,
when-
yeah.
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 So like all these little things that
Yeah.
you know, as I think about making sausage, I'm
Right.
lost.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you don't do it every day.
Well, exactly.
You know, there's things that you do every day that I'm sure that everybody is like, how does that?
Oh, yeah.
How does that get done? You know, step one, step two, or whatever, and you just do it no matter what. So
Yeah, well, that's
yeah.
what makes the whole community go around, is that
Right.
you know, everybody in the community is doing something different that
Mm-hmm.
that supports life in the community.
Right.
So you know, you've got an important role to play, and this business has an important role to play in that.
Right.
And all of us do. That's what I tell kids. You know, when I talk to kids in schools,
Yeah.
like because they're like, oh, the mayor's here, and it's like. Yeah, the mayor's here, and the mayor has a job in the community, but everybody who's part of a community has a role to play in
Right.
making it happen. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
the expert in sausage
Sure.
and,
Sure.
and meat, and like this is what you do. So, but
Sure.
yeah, it would be that'd be super fun. I'd
Yeah,
love to do that.
yeah. So kind of with that April Fool's thing, you know, and
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you're just talking about the, you know, important part of the community or whatever. I really felt that after I saw all the comments of, you know, like, oh my gosh, no, this can't happen. This, you know,
Yeah.
you can't be selling. This is, you know, another business that we can't do without in the community or whatever. So I just
Yeah.
really felt the love of the community that really supports this place. So
Yeah.
so it was just really cool and really like an aha moment type thing for me. So
Oh yeah, well,
so I appreciated that.
It
yeah.
is something. It's like, you know, so often we wait until somebody's funeral to tell them, to say what they meant to
Yeah.
us. And I think about that a lot. Like when I go to a funeral, it's like I hope that person knows how important they were to us.
Right.
And that's true for businesses and organizations in our community too.
For sure.
They are so important, and
I think
we
you're
don't
doing a
talk
great
about it enough.
job.
Hey man,
I think you're doing a great job.
No, I appreciate
I
it.
didn't wait till your funeral, so
No.
I'm just telling you now.
Thanks. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Was there anything else that we need to know about the city or about the mayor? Or?
Well, I'm starting a new term, so I was reelected in April.
Really?
And so
Congratulations.
starting a 4-year term. Yeah, thank you. So excited about that.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of projects going on in the community. We're super busy with work just
Yeah.
in the immediate downtown, but there's new houses being built in the community, and we're actually coming up on some work on Law Street. So
Yeah.
we'll just say now that's going to be pretty disruptive when we get into it.
Right.
But it'll be really nice when it's done. We've
Sure.
had a lot of neighborhood input as we've been working our way through the Law Street reconstruction project. Actually, more neighborhood input and more focus on that than we've placed on other projects in the past. But in part, we've learned from other projects in the past where people didn't feel like they had enough opportunity to weigh in. So we're trying always to improve, the input that we gather and the ways we get input, but then also how we inform people about projects as they're coming
Right.
up. So
Sure.
Law Street Reconstruct is coming up. It's going to be nice when it's done, but it'll be a little bit disruptive. So to all the
For 2
Jacob
years?
supporters out
2
there,
years?
yeah, so there'll
Okay.
be utility work, and then there'll be
Yep.
the repaving.
Okay.
That'll be disruptive. So, we'll have to get the word out about how to get to businesses like Jacob's
Right.
so you can get in here and continue
Sure.
to support these great businesses.
So we were talking yesterday about you being on the show and everything like that.
Yeah.
And we were thinking that since you're redoing the Law Street, you could maybe rename it something like Jacob's Way or something like that.
Jacob's Way.
I mean, you're going to be taking all the stop signs down. You're going to be redoing. Law isn't even spelled correctly anyway. I mean, you know how many times I have to tell people law with an E?
Law with an E.
Yeah. So
yeah.
just like Jacob's Way.
Yeah.
It's not that long of a street. I mean, not that many signs to redo.
Wow.
You're going to redo them anyway. So.
Oh, I thank you for your input.
Is that a
Really?
standard answer
Oh,
right there? Thank you for your input. I will bring it up.
Thank you so much for your feedback.
This too, yes. Thank you so much for your feedback.
We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll take that under advisement. No.
Just thought I'd throw it in there. All you can do is say no, right?
Yeah, well,
or we'll think about it and thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
No, law.
yeah.
Actually, law it's super interesting. So law is the name of one of the founders of these communities. So actually, there were three communities that ended up incorporating to create Appleton. Really, two that combined to create Appleton.
Mm-hmm.
So there was Grand Chute, Appleton, and Lawsburg.
Yep.
And so this was the Lawsburg part of the community, and that was kind of the dividing line into Lawsburg.
Okay.
So when Appleton incorporated in 1857, those communities combined, and Grand Chute stayed its own thing, but Appleton and Lawsburg combined, and the portion of Grand Chute that is now Appleton, much of that was part of that incorporation in
Lawsburg,
1857. So
yeah.
Lawsburg. So
Right.
so
Is
the
it
law name is
LAWES?
it is LAWES.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And actually, the City Park Historic neighborhood is in the process of changing their name to the Lawsburg neighborhood to reflect that history. So, law has
You can
a
maybe
deep
just
history.
move it over to Union or something like that.
Oh.
Is
Okay.
there a special
No
Union
problem.
person
I'm
around
sure-
here?
there's a reason for everything.
There is.
There's a reason for everything.
Yeah.
But
Jacob's Way with
Jacob's Way.
Yeah, right.
Well, again, thank you. I appreciate that. This is the first I've heard this suggestion, but
Yes.
certainly appreciate.
I
the
mean, I
input.
could get some petitions signed around the
I
area.
am sure you could get petitions signed. Yeah, I am sure. Yeah. Would you sign my petition?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you don't have to
Just
tell them
go
what
right
it's
up
for.
and down.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
All right. Thank you very much
Hey,
for coming
thank
by.
you.
I really appreciate it.
It was a pleasure.
Really
Great to be
appreciate
with
the
you.
time.
Yeah.
And we need you before you leave to pick out a winner of our lunch menu.
Okay.
Lunch with Luke.
Lunch with Luke. All right. Looks like Adam Belize.
Yeah.
Adam Belize.
Yes. Lives on
North Street.
North Street. Yeah.
North Street.
All right. We will get in contact with you because you are the winner.
Awesome.
So
Congratulations.
thank you very much again.
Hey, thank you.
Yes,
Great to
thank
be
you.
with you, and we'll do it again sometime.
Maybe we'll make it an annual event.
I like that.
Sounds great.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
debrief our April Fool's pranks.
Right. There we go.
Okay, awesome. Hey, well,
All
thanks
right.
again, Luke.
Yeah.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Thank you. We'll be
See ya.
right back.
We're back.
And we're back. Yes.
And we're back. A very nice conversation you had, the
Yes.
two mayors.
Yes.
I learned 211. Had never heard.
I've never heard of it either.
And
There's all sorts of 211, 611, 411, 911, obviously, but there's so many different.
211. I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
I should have tried it right there.
You should have.
Should have. You tell me where the mayor of Appleton is right now.
Currently, yes.
If they can't rename it Jacob's Way,
Yeah.
maybe they can rename the city to Jacobsburg.
Yeah,
it
they
used to
could.
be Lawsburg, now it's
Yeah,
Jacobsburg. I mean,
yeah.
I think
It has a ring to it,
sort of
doesn't it?
knew it was named after a person,
Yeah.
but who, I don't know.
Right.
Who, I don't
I
know.
also didn't.
We should probably stop chit-chatting.
Maybe.
Since we've
Yeah,
gone 3 hours already.
Holy crikey.
Holy what?
Crikey.
We should do the specials.
Yes.
I was
Maybe
turning the page there.
Specials, yes.
'Cause-
But first,
But first, oh, you have a joke?
I do.
What's your joke, Luke?
What do you call a staring apple?
An apple that stares at you? I
Apple
don't know.
that
What do you call an apple
Thank
that
you.
stares at you?
An Apple Watch.
An Apple Watch?
Yes.
I have one of those.
Yes,
You
me
have
too.
one of
Yes.
those. I had a joke, but then I saw that the Appleton magazine was out, the new one.
Yes.
It comes out almost monthly.
Yes.
I think it does come out monthly, but skips 1 month somewhere.
Yes, I believe. July or something.
something where they combine two.
Yeah.
I did want to point out that your face
Is that the
is
joke?
on the face. That's the joke.
That's
not
the joke. Okay.
You're advertising the lunches here,
Yes.
which I'm sure we will mention
Yeah, I'm sure.
at some point because today's the day. They also have a whole page of jokes.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm going to
I
give you
didn't see
three.
it, so this is going to be.
This is a test. You
Yes.
get to answer them.
Okay. Do I know these answers?
I don't know.
Okay.
What kind of flowers are best for Mother's Day?
Tulips?
Why?
Giving your mom a kiss on the cheek?
Mums is the answer
Oh,
I have in front of me. What? Oh, you don't know this.
You could have just said yes, but what's another one?
No, I'm not gonna do that
I
on
need an
any of them.
explanation. Yeah.
This is a
Thanks.
rigged
Yeah,
quiz.
right.
Maybe do 2 out of 3.
Okay.
What do sea monsters eat? I think I've done this joke on this show. It's
Obviously wasn't paying attention. I'm not sure.
I don't think I was paying attention. Fish and ships.
Fish
and
chips.
chips.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know this one. How do you make holy water?
Boil the hell out of it.
Boil the hell out of it.
Yes.
So the specials.
Thanks for that. Pitch right down the middle there.
Right down.
Yes.
Metwurst.
Yes. First of all, we have Jacob's Own Metwurst, plain or garlic, $5.49 a
That's going
pound.
to be my next question. Is it either or?
It's either or, yeah, or either or.
Either or.
Yes.
How much
it's
is
like
it?
It's like a kielbasa.
Oh, what is it?
It's like a kielbasa, $5.49 a pound.
It's kind of coarse.
It's a little bit coarser, yeah,
Coarser,
similar to like a
coarser.
brat. It's not finely chopped like a wiener or bologna.
We've probably done this before. Do you slice it and put it on a cracker? Do you boil it? Do you grill it?
I typically just steam it.
You steam it.
Steam it, or you can put it with fried potatoes. It's really good. So it's fully cooked. So I like to heat
So
it.
you can keep it in the refrigerator.
Yeah,
And then when you want something, you
Yeah,
just eat it.
sure.
Okay.
You could do
You
that.
could just eat it like a snack.
Yeah, or ask for a sample. If
should
you're in
probably-
here and
I
you want
should
to try and
probably ask
sample
for
of
a
it.
sample.
Yeah, because it's fully cooked. But we don't
breasts.
do that with the boneless and skinless
some
chicken
kind of
breasts.
breasts.
Yeah. Fresh, all-natural boneless and skinless chicken breasts are $3.39 a pound.
Oh, I see them, don't I?
You do.
They're large.
They are.
They're large
and in
breasts.
charge, yes.
And in charge.
Yes.
$3.39 a pound. That's a mistake, isn't it? Isn't it supposed to be
It should be
$3.99?
lower, but the price of chicken right now is a little bit high. So yeah, $3.39.
But it's a
pound.
deal.
It is.
It's a
yes.
deal.
It's
It's a
normally
deal.
$4.99 a pound. So how much is that a pound off?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Good sports math there. The next one is fresh, beefy beef short ribs.
They're not just beef short ribs. They're beefy.
Yeah, and
beef
fresh.
short ribs. And fresh.
Yes.
Everything you have is fresh.
Correct.
If it's supposed to be fresh.
Yes. Unless it's not fresh, then
Unless
it's
it's-
not fresh.
Okay. You
Not labeled
keep
as
going
fresh.
with that.
Yes. $8.99 a pound for the bone in, and $9.99 a pound for the boneless.
Why do I have to pay more if you're taking something out?
Because there's no waste.
Oh, you think the bones are wasted?
Yes.
Can't you do stuff
Can you
with
eat?
those?
Can you eat the bones?
No, but
do you
don't
eat
you make
bones?
stock with? Maybe not these. Maybe these aren't the bones for stock.
These are not the bones
These are
for
not the-
stock. Yeah,
there's
those
no
would be
marrow
more
in
like
them?
marrow bones.
Okay.
Right.
So,
Yes,
yeah, but I want the bone in because that's how you eat ribs.
Well, then you're going to save some money.
no, these are short ribs,
Yes, the short ones, not the long ones.
not the long ones.
Yes, we've got the.
Yeah.
They're right in a row there. They're
They
delicious.
look
Yes.
like they're ready to cook. I'm
Yes,
moving right
beef
along
ribs, yes.
to pork,
Some
another
fresh.
kind of ribs,
Yes, fresh St. Louis style pork ribs.
St. Louis style.
Yes.
You ship them in, do you?
Sometimes.
You have them flown in?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Or you would just.
Or
go
have you
yeah.
got some saint in the back? 'Cause-
Yeah. Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah. So these are spare ribs with
Oh,
the brisket
they're
cut
extra?
off.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, they're extra. They're spare.
You
Spare.
didn't need these.
Right. They're $3.99 a pound. They're great for like spare ribs and sauerkraut, or they're also great for smoking.
Oh. You had a long conversation about smoking with the mayor.
Yes.
I thought his questions were excellent.
Yes.
He did
Yes.
some research,
He did.
or he has some experience.
Or he was asking me to do research, one of the two.
Yeah, he's got a paper to write.
Yes, right. Yeah.
Where are we going now?
Next one is Door County Cherry marinated boneless and skinless chicken breasts.
Okay, so they are marinated in Door County.
Yes, and then we fly them back here.
Fly them back here.
Yeah.
From Green Bay to Appleton, or to
Door
the,
County.
to the helipad.
Yeah, to helipad. Yeah, soon to be
They're,
constructed.
they're marinated here
Yes,
using
Door County
cherries
cherry
from
marinade.
Door County.
Yes,
You get the cherries, or you get a marinade from?
a marinade.
You get the marinade from Door County.
Yep.
We assume they're
Tumble 'em.
using cherries
Not in
from
our
Door
rock
County.
tumbler.
Not in, it's a big. It looks like a big rock tumbler.
Yeah.
They probably have larger rock tumblers.
They might.
Whatever.
never seen
I-
one. Yeah.
I've never seen one. And
Yeah,
they're
$4.99 a
delicious,
pound.
right? Do they
They're
have
delicious.
the flavor of cherry?
They do.
They do.
They're delicious, yes.
You like them.
And they're very tender, too.
And they're very tender, too.
Mm-hmm.
Trademark. And they're very tender, too.
Too, yeah. Is that T-O or T-O-O or T-W-O?
It's your store. What would you like it to be?
2 O's.
Uh,
Next, we have Wisconsin Colby Jack cheese, $4.99 a pound.
That's good stuff.
It is.
That is good stuff.
It's great for a meat and cheese tray. It's great for a sandwich. It's great for just a snack.
Yep. That's great if you can't decide what kind of cheese you want.
Yeah, Colby and Jack.
Colby and Jack.
Yeah.
Just mix them up.
Monterey Jack. Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
And a good price.
Speckled.
Now this
Speckled
is behind
cheese.
the counter.
Yes.
So I
Behind the
have-
counter,
I
you can
see.
get 1 slice, 2 slices.
3 slices.
10 pounds.
I'm hungry. Give me 3 slices.
Yeah, right.
10 pounds. Are you ready with your snapping fingers?
Maybe, sure. Brats of the week. Brats of the week. All right.
You've gotten very good at that now.
Yes, sure.
Uh,
In lieu of
chorizo.
Cinco de Mayo.
In lieu of?
Well,
in
because
honor of.
In honor
In
of.
honor
Sure,
of.
sure. Thank you. It's a good thing you're here. Yes, we have fresh chorizo.
Now, do you consider that a brat?
It's a brat size.
Brat size.
Brat shape.
Would you suggest eating it like a brat?
You can, sure.
Okay. So
Yep.
it's
A lot
rather
of people eat it
mild.
like a brat. Pardon?
It's a mild chorizo.
No.
It's not. It's
It's
spicy.
spicy.
It's
Yeah.
spicy. Okay.
Yep.
It's yours.
Just because it's spicy doesn't mean that
But
you can't
what
eat
you
it as a
consider
brat.
spicy.
This is spicy. It's not a Wisconsin spicy.
It's not a Wisconsin spicy.
No.
This is chorizo
no.
spicy.
See.
Okay. See.
See. Some people buy it and they cut it out of the casing and then they
you
put it in their scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
That's a really delicious way of eating them. But
Sure.
it would be interesting to try one as a brat.
Yeah. You want to?
I might.
Okay.
I might.
You won't.
I won't, but I might.
Okay.
And then you have tacos.
Tacos. Yeah.
Tacos.
See,
See.
we have some Jacob's Own taco brats. $4.69 a pound.
What's that little note I see there?
8201.
No, the hard or
Hard
soft
or
shell?
soft shell.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
So let's talk about how you make a taco brat.
Yes.
Is it a pork brat?
It's a pork brat.
So first you make the brat, and then you take the pork out.
Take the pork out.
Then what do you put
Mix
in?
some taco seasoning.
Okay.
Mix some high temp cheddar in there,
Okay.
and then you put it back in
You
the
forgot the
casing.
shell. Sometimes it's a flour tortilla, and sometimes it's a.
We don't put those in there.
Oh, they're on the side.
They're on the side, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or around it.
I thought it was one stop. Put everything in there.
No.
Okay.
No.
Do they? Could you take them without the shell?
Yes.
Okay.
We don't really sell them with the shell. That's supposed to be a joke, like a hard
I know
shell or
that.
soft shell.
I was trying to sell it.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't really think.
Can you take that last 10
No,
seconds out?
can't.
No, okay.
It's for the
Can't
ages.
take it back.
For
Yeah.
the ages.
Yes. So yeah, $4.69 a pound. for the
Just like
taco
all your
brats.
brats.
Yeah.
What are the
Of the
brats
week.
next week?
I'm not sure.
Not
Do
sure.
you know?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't. I have
You
no
think
idea.
I know that far ahead of time?
I don't think so. I
Oh,
just
okay.
try to make conversation.
Yeah, thank you.
Special days. We have some coming up.
We do.
May. We have a month, a whole new month.
We do.
Did you know, Mr. Jacobs, that May is National Bike Month?
I did.
You did?
Yeah,
Good for you. Do you have a bike?
I do. A bicycle?
A bike?
Yeah.
Bicycle? Yeah. Good for you.
Not a bike. Huh, good talk.
Good talk.
Good talk. Do you have a bike?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a bicycle?
I do.
Do you have a unicycle?
I do not.
How many bicycles do you have?
Currently? In the state of
No,
Wisconsin?
no. And
Two.
in 1982. I mean, what?
Oh, every one.
One. So you currently have two
In the state of
bicycles.
Wisconsin.
Okay. Cool.
And you?
Well, I mean, I have ownership of about 4,
Oh, wow.
but I only ride
Ride
on
them all
one.
at the same time?
No.
This Friday, that's the day after tomorrow, May
It is.
3rd, it is National Two Different Colored Shoes Day. So you're supposed to wear two different, that's
I
Friday.
thought that was
not
supposed to be Friday, not today.
It's just for good fun. It's supposed to celebrate diversity, but it's also good fun.
Oh,
You'll
yes,
probably
it is.
participate.
Sure.
I won't
Just
be here.
remind me.
Yeah, I'll remind you.
Okay.
This Saturday, May 4th, may the 4th be with you, Free Comic Book Day. Now, I
Where?
heard national. So your comic book stores, your local ones, may or may not be participating. And I haven't checked here, but I'm going to because I want a free comic book. I
Yeah.
want a free comic
We've
book.
got one right up there if you want one.
Oh, well, I'll take it. I get
Okay.
a free comic book.
Okay.
I have you on tape. Everyone knows now.
Right.
This Sunday, you know what this Sunday is?
The day after Saturday.
Yes. Cinco de Mayo. Have any plans?
No.
No.
No. Do you? Should I?
I don't know. I'm just making
Drink some
conversation.
margaritas or?
Have a margarita.
Okay.
Have to.
Maybe some taco brats or fresh chorizo
Sure. Or both.
or both.
And more
Both of them.
margaritas?
Yeah, right.
You like margaritas?
No.
Oh,
I like daiquiris.
do you?
Yeah.
I like
rum over
margaritas
tequila.
after the first one. From the
Oh,
second one to
okay.
the third one is even the best.
Oh,
the third
yeah.
one's always the best, Jeff.
You never have more than one.
We have a giveaway from last week. Do you remember
Yes.
Do you remember the prize?
Now that I'm looking at it, yes.
What was it?
1 free hour consultation
Front making.
with Franz Mauer.
The attorney,
Yes.
Fox Valley Legal.
This gentleman
Yes,
here.
the
Yes,
tie man.
The tie man.
You had many people comment to
Yes.
wish you. They all said happy birthday to you
Yes.
because it was your
I
birthday.
appreciate that. Yes.
Last Sunday. Happy
Yes.
birthday. Did I
Thank
say
you.
happy birthday?
No.
Oh, happy birthday.
Not that I recall. Thank you.
So I'm just going to list the people who said happy birthday to you because I'm sure you didn't see it.
Right.
Buck, Kyra, Lindale, Bruce, Jeff, Rudy, Kaylin, Karen, Marcia, Carol, Holly, Shar, Sandra, Perry, Paco, Corey, Amy, Kim, Pam, Sharon, Patrick, Connie, Sue, and Dorothy all wished you happy birthday.
Oh,
Please tell them
thank you very much for wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate
That was very
that.
nice of them, wasn't it?
Yes, very
And
nice.
I didn't
Time
even
to
wish
take-
you happy. I did wish you happy birthday.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Let's roll back
I-
the tape multiple times.
The winner is Connie. Connie, you win an hour legal consultation.
Yes.
Just get in
Or
touch
just,
with.
or just if you want to just hang out with Franz for an hour.
Yeah, I don't know if
It's
it
fun to
includes
hang out
lunch.
with. I don't know.
They probably
Yeah,
throw in
he
lunch.
can spring
He
for
can get
lunch.
it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, meet here, hang out at the store.
Meet here, yeah.
meet here. So would you like
Meet
to do?
here, legal advice
There
there.
you go. What kind of meat?
Meet.
MEAT.
Yeah.
Meat. Do you want to do another? Do you want to do
Contest?
another contest?
Yes. Yes.
What's the prize?
The prize will be one of these beautiful cloth Jacob's tote
I have
bags.
2 of those, and it's
You do?
not enough. I like those. They're well
Well,
made.
you better enter then.
I think I will.
Yeah.
How do I enter?
How do you enter? Well, I would just simply comment
Yeah.
either in Facebook or in YouTube.
Okay. Below this video.
Below this
Wherever
video,
you might
yeah.
be watching. Okay.
Yeah. What you like to do on Cinco de Mayo, if anything.
if
Or if you prefer, May the 4th be with you.
Wait, why not both?
Like, or both, yeah.
Then you have Revenge of the 6th.
Sure.
Okay, so
And the
comment
5th on the 4th.
on how you celebrate or don't Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I got.
Or Star Wars Day.
Or Star Wars Day. That's a nice
Right.
day.
Yes.
We're here with Luke Skywalker.
Right, yeah.
Where's your sister?
What's her name? Chewbacca?
Chewbacca?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forget what her name is.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, thank you very much for watching. We will be back again next Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. with another live broadcast of Butcher Shop Television. Please like this video and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Better yet, come visit us at the store at the corner of Law and Pacific Street in beautiful Appleton, Wisconsin, where we are open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m.
Fantastic shot.
Well, thank you.
You're getting
You
really
too.
good at that.
Yeah, right.
Bye.
Have a great week.